Oh, it's Rick Taylor.
What it do, man? It's your boy B Jones, aka Habaka, and I'm about to do an interview with Rap Draft. Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Rick Taylor back with another episode of the Rap Draft. I got my dog B Jones with me, man. How you doing, man? Doing good, man. Just been working and grinding, man. Yeah, man, here on the Rap Draft, we like to interview artists of all kinds, not just music artists, but comedians, painters, barbers, cooks, whatever art you do, just a platform for you. So basically, we like to just interview like people, let people know, let the fans know, and the people know a little bit more like an insight on your life, and let them know what you've been up to. So with that, my first question for you is, where was you born and raised? Born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man. Been here my whole life, basically. And everywhere I go, I always rep my city, man. I tell them where I'm from. They be trying to be funny, talking about Wisconsin. No, Milwaukee. You know, rep Wisconsin. Right. Yeah, a lot of people don't think that Milwaukee is like, you know, got a lot of like black people, or they just think it's like ain't nothing here, period. Like ain't nothing going on in the city, period, with any talents, anything, but they wrong, and they think ain't nothing going on. You come here, you get a different perspective of it. Yeah, they think we got like cows and chickens and dairy, and I said, all right, you bring your ass umbrella, I bet you don't see no cow over there. Right, I hear you. Now, where did you grow up at Milwaukee? Like, I grew up off of 25th and Capitol, but I grew up around the Garden Homes area, so like off of Atkinson. So that's why I lived there my whole life. And then I stayed with my mom too, on like off of Villard. So I've been on Villard and Atkinson. There's two sides of towns, but that's where I was born and raised at. Type shit. Now, what was life like for a kid, like as a kid growing up for you? I mean, growing up for me, basically, I had both of my parents in my life actively, and I was just playing basketball. I started out playing basketball when I was like 3, and that was like my main goal. Like I was trying to make it to the NBA. That's why I thought I was going to be a damn NBA player, but you know, life don't work that way sometimes. So, right. But that's what I wanted to be growing up. I wanted to go to the NBA. So basketball kept me out of a lot of trouble. Like I used to play basketball at Garden Homes a lot. That's where I grew up at, and it kept me out of the streets. Like I seen a lot, but basketball kept me away from it. So right. That's why I got so much love for the game, because it kept me out of a lot of trouble. And that's crazy, because like, you know, we grow up as a kid. Like when we younger as like children and kids and stuff, we have different dreams, and it's like looking at back then and looking at where we at now, we'd never see what we doing now. We never could have seen us doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, which is my next question, like what inspires you to get into like comedy? I would say it was about 5 years ago. I went to a Martin Lawrence, he had a show here. I went to one of his shows here, and I seen him on stage, and it was just like how the crowd reacted to him and how he just controlled the crowd with jokes and stuff. And I was like, damn, man, I feel like I could do that one day. Right. So then, so happily, I bumped into Myron, CheatingAssMyron. This is one of my brothers in comedy. I bumped into him. I'm like, hey man, you the dude that be doing the roasting videos? He's like, yeah. I said, yeah, I want to get into doing some comedy. He said, well, I got a night, bro. You just come to it, get on stage, I'll throw you up there. I said, all right, bet. And I was ducking that shit for like for the longest. I'm like, shit, I get booed. They got me fucked up. Ain't nobody gonna be booing me on stage. But I finally got around to it, and my guy, Untitled Chapter, he had a show. That's one of my other brothers in comedy. He had a show for first timers, like all first timers on there. So I just finally faced my fears and got on stage and did it. Yeah. And when I did it, the crowd, they fucked with me ever since then. I ain't never looked back. I just kept doing stand-up. So
and that's crazy, because like we have a lot of talents and certain stuff, but we let a lot of things like fear hold us back.
Facts.
Because like I said, I was doing music, and I was like kind of nervous about performing and stuff, because I feel like I was gonna forget my lyrics or all kind of stuff, what they gonna think of me. But a lot of times we just gotta say fuck it and just do it, bro. Like, because we never know what it might do for us. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. So, like, you can't let fear get in the way of nothing you want to do, man. Because at the end of the day, you regret not trying it. Like, it just, what can happen if you just try? If you fail, then at least you can always say, at least I tried. But I mean, you gotta also think figuring out an option. Like, something don't go wrong, you figure it out. You gotta always just try to figure it out. That's always been my main thing, just trying to figure it out.
Right. Now, how long you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy for about 4 years. Starting, my first show was in 2017, so I've been doing comedy for about 4 years now.
About 4 years?
Yeah.
Man, that's dope, man. Now, when it comes to comedy, do you feel like you get the recognition or respect you deserve?
I think I do, but I don't really worry about that. Like I don't really worry about getting recognized or getting people knowing me or putting me on a list when they be making them lists and stuff. I don't worry about that. I just really focus on my grind at the end of the day, like, cause if it's paying off in other areas, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it don't, see, the money matter to me, but you gotta have a passion for something. If you don't got a passion for it, you ain't gonna be, I don't feel like you're gonna be successful in it, but I got a real passion for comedy and make people laugh. It be them inboxes I get where people, I just lost my mom, lost my dad, I've been going through a lot, and I can just come to your page and you just raise my spirits up, like shit like that. When I see that, that's what made me keep going. Like, that's the recognition I want to hear. I don't care about, oh, you the funniest in Milwaukee. Like, that's, everybody got their own taste, everybody got their own opinion. Everybody not gonna like my style of comedy. Everybody not gonna like somebody else's style of comedy. So it's just all about focus on the people who support me more so than people who don't support me.
Right, and that's dope, bro. When you can touch somebody else's life and make somebody else's day, like that kind of like, that's more than money at the end of the day, because you're helping on somebody else's life. But
facts.
You know, it's just always good to see that. And like, if you don't got a passion for nothing, it's just like another job. So
facts.
You know what I'm saying? So. Now, when did you like feel like you started taking off, like getting right, you know, on social media? Like, when did you start taking off and getting a buzz and stuff?
I first started doing videos, and like shortly after I started doing stage shows, I did like my first viral video was me playing. I did how hood niggas act in open gym, and that went back, hit like 70K. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know I could be viral. So I was like, I just kept ever since then, I kept making videos, and that's when me and Myron kind of connected, and me and him did videos together, like. Since day one, we met each other, and that kind of motivated me to keep going. But the moment I really felt like I was taking off, when I cleaned up my Instagram page, because my Instagram page wasn't right. I had to clean it up, take some videos down, redo some stuff, and then all of a sudden I started posting. I got my own shit. I don't know if y'all seen the videos when I go into the KFC. I got a big ass chicken leg. Tell them can they cook it, and then the videos started taking off with I started doing the fofo videos with Myron. But the one with my daughters, I do daily thoughts. Like she a baby and I do her thoughts. That's when my Instagram really started taking off right there. So
now that's catchy. Like you been doing them like skits like that, but the baby thoughts, bro, that was really catchy. Like, how did you come up? Like, what made you just come up with that? Like,
basically, once Myron moved out of town, I was like, man, damn, I ain't got nobody, my partner in crime, to do my videos with the, you know what I'm saying? And he told me to figure it out. He said, man, you better figure it out. You better. If you can't be waiting on people to hold the camera for you or waiting on people to do skits with you. So I was like, man, I'm with my baby every day. And I just seen her like going around. I just started doing, that's a drumline, somebody from drumline, P1. No, I'm just playing. but I just started watching her, like she was playing on my wallet. I was just like, I just started thinking, like, I wonder what she'd be thinking. So I just recorded it, and then I just did a voiceover, and then from that first video, I just like, I'm gonna just keep doing it with her. So that got me started, and then that translated into me doing my voiceovers too. Like now my voiceovers, that didn't put me over to the 100K and stuff. Everybody loved my voiceovers. So
yeah, that's dope, man. That's a good thing for you. You found your lane with your comedy and like your wave of doing things. That's dope.
Yeah.
Now speaking of Myron, like what's your relationship like with CheatingAssMyron? Like how did y'all meet?
Yeah, like I said, I bumped into him at the mall. I knew him from making the roast videos, and he gave me the opportunity to go do some time on his stage. I never made it to do time on his stage, but I did at Drew show. But I guess he just seen like he seen my hunger for it, and ever since then he was like, bro, I just want to work with you, bro. Like I see you got a hunger for it. We've been working together ever since. So now that relationship turned into like we were just working together doing videos. Now it turned to a bond. Like that's like my right hand man. That's like my brother. So ever since then we just always been tight.
Right, and how long y'all been like knowing each other and been cool and like, you know?
Since I started doing comedy, so it's about 4 years now.
Bro, it's crazy because like y'all connection and y'all bond, bro, y'all friendship is like y'all been knowing each other since the sandbox. Right. Cause that's what I thought y'all. I thought y'all used to hoop together. I thought y'all like, you know, when I first met y'all, it was a skit y'all did over there like on North by this park.
Oh yeah.
And it was like I forgot what it was. I think it was something funny with like y'all was playing like it was something I forgot, but I remember it was at a video shoot we was at. It was for a video, actually. Okay. And I was like, damn, they friendship, they bond is cool. Like they click, like they've been knowing each other for so long. So I think that's dope to have somebody like who's doing the comedy lane. He showed you and y'all, he just, you know, linked up with you and said, let's work. I think that's dope, bro. And we need a lot more of that. So
yeah, that's definitely it's hard to find like genuine people to work with. So it's like once we happen and we got the same dream and goal. I always try to tell people like try to hang around people that's gonna motivate you, people that's gonna like
they want to see you win. Like we just want to see each other win. We're not in competition with each other. Like we make it work. You know what I'm saying? Me, him, and my other, Unpredictable Drew. Like we like the three Migos of comedy.
Yeah.
Takeoff, Offset, and fucking Quavo.
Yeah. That's cool, bro. Congratulations with that, man. For sure. Now I see you got the Habaka shirt on, man. I was gonna ask you, where did the Habaka come from?
Okay, yeah. Everybody. Crazy thing is, everybody always asks me, like, what does that mean? What does it mean? Habaka came when we was doing the Fofo video with Myron, and I just randomly said, I don't know what made me say it, because I'm always a hype man, so I'm always pow, 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 pow. And out of nowhere I was like, Habaka, and then everybody in the comment section like, Habaka, what the hell Habaka? Just keep saying Habaka. Habaka shit funny, so I just kept always saying it. So now I done turned into a whole new, that shit worldwide. Like people don't even call me B Jones no more. I go out now, people like Habaka, like.
Yeah.
So now it's like that's who I am now. Habaka.
I know that's a good feeling, bro. Like to have somebody like notice you for your work, or it's just a phrase you came up with, like a word like Habaka. Like they don't even call you by your name. So, and that's dope that you made it into like a clothing line where people can buy shirts and stuff like that. That's definitely dope. So
fact.
Make sure you keep that up, bro.
For sure. You got some shorts coming in too, man.
Oh yeah, y'all heard them. Now, I seen on social media, on Instagram, I think it was on J Day Hilarious page. I see that y'all was in LA, like, yeah, and I see y'all said y'all was like trying out for like a show or a movie or something. Like, can you talk a little bit about that, or you can't?
I mean, I can't really
talk about.
I can't get too much detail, but it's a big project we're working on in LA. It's gonna be on Netflix in 2022. I mean, I just can't wait for y'all to see it, man. We did it from Milwaukee. We rep Milwaukee to the fullest. We talked about Milwaukee in the show, so this is definitely for the mill. It's a big project coming up. It's gonna be on Netflix. I can't even get out the name of the show. I can't tell what's happening, but just look out for it. It's just dope. And shout out to my brother J-Day too, man. Me and him been going crazy on the internet with I don't know if y'all seen the fake fight prank. We finna fight them all, and then we end up doing a patty cake, or we do a dance. We done been on Bleacher Report, Shade Room, World Star, On Site, anything you name it, we've been on there. So shout out to my brother J-Day.
Yeah, shout out J-Day, man. I think that's dope too. Like, I see y'all got another wave with that. Like, man, like it's just crazy. And shout out to like getting that role, bro. Like, and like by you, and that shows y'all people who's watching, like, you stay dedicated and stay, perfecting your craft and stay consistent. Your time definitely gonna come, because like, look how it came. It just came off of hard work and grinding. Like,
Facts.
So
yep. Shout out to Kanae too. She on the show with us too. Kanae Lewis. I don't know if y'all know, she on dance. It's a dance Stampede studio. So she on the show with us too.
Oh, that's dope, man. What do you feel? How do you feel about the Milwaukee comedy scene? Like,
I feel like it's dope right now. I mean, we got a lot of people that's in the game right now that's making waves, and that's really, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, man. Shout out to Bankhead, shout out to Leo, shout out to Frank, J-Day, Myron, Kelly Kells, even the OGs, man, T-Dot, D-Rock, Old School, Drew. I mean, I go on and on, man. It's Marlon Hill. It's so many dope comedians we got in Milwaukee, and we actually put Milwaukee on the map as far as the comedy scene. So people would tag us in there, like, it'd be crazy because I go out of town, they'd be like, what you doing out here? What you doing out here? Like I'm from Milwaukee. Like, they'd be like, yeah, you should tap in with this person, tap in with, that's my main thing. I really want to work with a lot of people here. Like, I worked with Bankhead before. I got to work with Leo. I still haven't worked with him yet. But it's a lot of people who, like, I want to work with everybody here. So they'll know, like, you see me, you're going to see them. They part of the Milwaukee comedy too. Follow them. Like, really trying to put Milwaukee on the map with comedy, bro. So shout out to everybody doing their thing in the comedy game.
And that's dope, bro. Like, you, I just interviewed Leo and Bankhead before you, so like, you the third comedian in a row, so that's dope, bro. Shout out to all the comedians he named, man. Everybody who really on their grind, just stick at it and just find your lane and do you, and don't let up. Now, since you've been doing comedy, like, what are the pros and cons that you experienced, if you experienced any?
I mean, the pros and cons is just, you don't get what comes with the lifestyle. So basically, like, it's always good to get people who like recognize you, want to book you, and want to work with you. Then the pros, you making money, you get a lot of love. Like, sometimes you might go into a club, you ain't got to pay for nothing, just because they respect your grind and stuff like that. And then you got the other side where you got trying to be with a woman. It's gonna be tough because they got to understand your lifestyle. You being busy, you always on the go, you always on the road. So, and then just being away from my family and stuff, like my kids and stuff, that get hard too. But it's all a part of the grind, man. It's all gonna pay off at the end of the day. So you just gotta make it work. I mean, this is my first time experiencing that type of stuff, so I'm learning as I go. Like as I grow and get into the comedy game more and more, I have to learn how to balance. It's all about having a balance, basically. You gotta have a good balance.
Right. Now, for the people who want to know, because I know you just talked about the movie and stuff or the show you in, what's next for you, like, besides that?
The next thing for me is just expanding myself, and by that I'm planning on moving to Atlanta, hopefully by next month. Get out there to Atlanta where I can get seen on a bigger platform and work with other bigger comedians that live in Atlanta or in LA. So basically just expanding Habaka, like, you know what I'm saying, expanding my videos and being more creative. Another lane might come, you never know. Like, different lanes just come up when you do videos every day. When you stay consistent, stuff just pop up and they're like, they go a new lane right there, a new way for you to be noticed and stuff. So I really want to, after experience that in LA, I really want to get more into like acting and doing shows and movies and stuff too. So I'll try out for auditioning. I'm gonna try to audition for stuff too. So I really like that lane right there too.
I think that'd be dope for you, like auditioning, because I seen the talent you got and like what you can do. You got a lot of different characters. Like my favorite character is the stuttering.
Oh yeah.
The stuttering man. It was a skit you did when you was with a girl, y'all smashed. That shit was so funny, dog. Like,
yeah, I gotta bring that back. Yeah, P2, another drum line. But I'm gonna bring that back. A lot of people keep telling me to bring that back. I'm gonna bring it back for sure. Cause if I
that's just funny, man. Now my final question for you, I ask everybody who come on this show this question: what do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now?
Yeah.
Shit, hope I got a million views on my OnlyFans. No, I'm just playing. 5 years from now, man, I'm still on the grind, money-wise, position better, big house. I have a water fountain with Kool-Aid coming out that motherfucker.
Man, type shit.
Nah, I mean, I just want to put myself in a position and make sure make sure she get her house. I'm about my mama house, and make sure my kids is like well set up for the next level. No, Bailey really already set. She don't even think me might help no more. It's all about her getting her page, and she already got her fan base. But the rest of my kids and stuff, make sure my family is in a good position right now. So hopefully in 5 years in 5 years I'm gonna get that. I don't never use the word hope. I always manifest and speaking into existence all the time.
Yeah, well, congratulations, bro. And I think that's dope. And like, you definitely on the right track and the right path, and like you got the right mindset. So just by meeting you, I can tell what kind of dude you is. Like, you're not out here in the streets. You're not out here trying to be somebody you're not. So I applaud you for that. And like I said, man, just stay on your grind. You know, stay doing what you're doing. Don't worry about what nobody got to say about you. Stay in your lane. Stay consistent like you've been doing and putting the work. And like you already see it's paying off. Netflix came, so the future is, it's bright, my boy. So much love to you, and I appreciate you for coming on the show, bro.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man. Appreciate you having me, man. So I don't know why I chose the lake, but this is really my peace of mind. I come out here and think all the time, so it only just made sense for me to come out here and do it out here with you, man. So I appreciate you having me, man. Shout out to Rap
Draft.
You said rap what?
Rap Draft.
Rap Draft.
Yeah, y'all know what's going on.
Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all having me, man. Habaka.
Much love, bro.
Yeah, yep.